Hi, Phil Berman from Balance Catamarans. It's October of 2020 and I'm in Annapolis, Maryland. We've been sailing the boat all week with people, although the boat show was canceled due to COVID-19. It's just been a fantastic experience sailing with people and introducing to the Balance product. And a lot of our owners have come to just kind of enjoy spending some time sailing the boat with us. I wanted to talk a little bit about the state of Balance Catamarans in 2020, where we're at and what's going on. It's just pretty exciting. For those of you who don't know me or the brand, I founded the company in 2013 out of this combination of frustration and enthusiasm with the catamaran market. I own another company called the Multi-Hull Company. We've sold about 950 catamarans over the last couple of decades, and what I've seen in the industry is that we've moved more and more towards heavier, slower, fatter, more charter-oriented boats, and the voyaging clientele haven't had a lot of options and choices in terms of like a quality, performance-oriented boat. And so I wanted to strike a balance between performance and comfort, durability, and quality. And that set me on this path of starting to design boats with Anton de Toy in South Africa. And we launched the whole thing with the 451 that we initially did in China, and then we moved all of our production recently to South Africa. I'm on a Balance 526, this hull number 3. She sailed about 25,000 miles. We just had hull number 8 arrive in Grenada a little bit ago. Hull number 9 is coming out in a month or so, and we have 16, hull 16 is sold. Our next available hull is 17, so it's amazing to me that during the COVID period we've been taking an extraordinary amount of orders for that boat. In addition to that, we've sold 8 of the new Balance 482s. The first one of those is coming off the line in March, and we'll have a steady stream of those boats. Unfortunately, most of those 482s are all coming back to North America, so our Europeans are not going to get a chance to see those boats until we get one over there. We're not having any problem selling all of our production into North America at this time, although we do have an Italian customer that ordered a 526, and he'll be taking that boat to Italy next year. And we also have a 526 in Crete owned by a Swiss client. It's just been really exciting to see the growth. We announced the Balance 442 just after the Miami Boat Show, and we're tooling out the first boat at the new factory, and first one will come out in early 2023. We've sold the first 6 of those. At Balance, we only take a contract for a boat. We don't have dealers who commit to hull slots and that kind of thing. We only build a boat, sort of like a custom home builder, on a contract for a person. And so right now, our order book is really quite full. The other thing that we're doing that's really cool is we designed a new all carbon fiber Balance 526 hulls and decks for a customer, getting hull number 16. So for people that want that extra added weight savings or performance, they can have it. But the amazing thing about our boats is in e-glass and epoxy, they are really very fast boats, and one doesn't really need to do that unless they are looking for that last extra moment of performance, or they want to get more payload capacity out of the boat. In St. Francis, we've completed our brand new big factory for 580 and 620 production, and that factory is just humming. It's just a constant stream. We have typically 4 526s under build at the same time. The next boat that's coming out has got a beautiful blue hull with a colorful wrap on the outside. It's called Blue Diamond. We're really excited to see her launched here coming up. Ohana is a tangerine orange boat that we just had arrive in Grenada. And it's fascinating. The captain texted me about 4 days out of Grenada, and he said, "Hey Phil, everything's going great. We did 240 miles yesterday. We're just trucking along." And he said, "You're not going to believe this, but we've only used the engines 25 hours so far." And you can imagine 7,000 miles, and they've only used the engines 25 hours. Which gets back to my point that the beauty of a performance cat is that you're sailing in really light air. You're sailing almost all the time. You're only motoring when you're becalmed, because even here, we were on the 526 yesterday. We had, I think, 11 people on this boat, and we had, at times we had 8.5 knots of wind, and we were doing 8.5 knots, doing wind speed. And that's really cool, to be out there sailing in light air and just making really good speeds. So we're just really enjoying ourselves right now. The new factory in South Africa moved into that about 3 months ago. The 482 is really coming along well. We have a really active owners group who are just really enjoying the videos and the process of building the boat. It's just really a lot of fun, and watching the 442 come together and get tooled. And so we're really going to have a steady stream of boats here over the next year. Just every couple months we'll be having new Balances arriving in North America, and I'd like to get more of them over in Europe, but I think the Europeans we showed one of our boats at the Cannes Boat Show a year or so ago, and that was where the Italian learned about the boat. And we had hoped to be in Le Grand Mont last year, but because of COVID-19 that show was canceled, so we didn't have a boat there. But Europeans, look out, because wait till you see the quality of our boats, wait till you see the beauty of real handmade cabinetry, hand-finished cabinetry. The craftsmanship of our boats, the amount of labor we put into our boats is really just quite extraordinary. So I tell you, we are having the time of our lives. We're enjoying watching Balance grow. We're the fastest growing catamaran company in the world. We have a big boat DNA, and now we're doing slightly smaller boats, which is great because it's really good to start with a big boat DNA because we have the advanced skill sets to just do really fine work on these smaller boats. So if you ever have any questions about Balance, feel free to email us. You can always call me. I'm on Eastern Standard Time in North America most of the time, sitting in the office working with Anton and Johnny and Mark and all the guys, and we're a big team. We just love doing what we're doing. And so let's get through this COVID period. Hopefully we'll get a return to normalcy within the next 6 months to a year. And stay in balance until then, and love your families, and we'll see you at the next boat show.